as well. 503-467. Thank you so much, Ariana.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
Nice to see you as well.
Thank you for your orders. Absolutely. We'll let you know when they're all gone. I'm going to make my way to our Today Special studio. Our last look, it's the best way to get organized at the lowest price ever from Origami.
I'm Adam Freeman. Join me and Amy Morrison for First Friday, your first look at the best of the month ahead on HSN. Enjoy a special show for our biggest and best Labor Day sale ever. And check out all the exclusive sneak peeks you don't want to miss, including today's specials from Lancome and Corez. Plus, Andrew Lessman gives us the scoop on the launch of his monthly special for September. Don't miss the fun. Tune in Friday at 7.
I've spent a lifetime in the kitchen all over the world, and I've seen what it takes to make cooking easier, faster, and more simple. You don't need a professional kitchen to be able to cook a delicious meal. With the right kitchen tools, you'll be able to cook, create, and celebrate.
Don't miss the return of Curtis Stone's Kitchen Solutions, only on HSN.
Touch kept me high. I know it's time for us. Let's take it to the top again. It's got me feeling like a fire inside. Yeah, all I really wanna do. Come on, we're moving on, and we're gonna be the best again.
It's HSN's biggest and best Labor Day sale ever. Enjoy 9 days of special pricing on some of your favorite brands like Curtis Stone, Minnetonka, and Origami. And don't miss these exclusive offers. Free shipping on fashion and accessories when you spend $99 or more. Plus, get an additional 50% off hundreds of items on hsn.com. Get great deals all week long with special buys every day. HSN's Labor Day sale, now through Tuesday. Only on HSN.
Oh, you guys, we are here to help you out today with school back in session. And you know what? Just this time of the year, we want to get organized, right? Well, our Origami 2-pack of these foldable organizers are so genius because you can use them any way they'll work for you in your life. You saw this in the laundry room. You saw it out in the living room, definitely at the front door to put your shoes and all the essential things that you're tracking in once you get home from a busy day. And how about this? By the way, welcome. I'm so glad you're with us. This has been an incredible day with this Today Special. How about maximizing your closet and all the space that's just going wasted down beneath where your clothes hang? Using and maximizing the vertical space. It's what Origami does so well. And by the way, we've got 4 in here. You get 2 at this price. And it's only today. This is our last chance, our last presentation of the day with 9,300 spoken for today. We've lost a couple colors and I'll update you on that in just a moment. I would love to talk to you too because you guys have made this a big customer pick from ordering or offering it actually at $79.95. I mentioned this at the front of the home, which is a fantastic way to, you know, keep all the shoes where they need to be instead of tracking the mud across or the dirt across the house and dropping maybe your backpack or your book bags or your purse and your keys. It could be that stopping point first thing in the house. Moving on to the garage. A lot of you are gonna love using these for your tools and all the stuff that needs a home, but without a drawer or a space, where are you supposed to put it? Instead of everything being cluttered out on the table or that garage desk that I know I have in my garage, everything, I don't know where anything is. But you do once you get organized this way. And this is, again, 2 of the black and white stripe matched with 2 of the black solids, so you can create an entire wall of organization. And by the way, there's no assembly. There's not a single bolt or a screw or a nut or a tool drawer that's necessary. These pop open. It's what Origami is famous for, amongst many things. These are your color options, and don't forget you're getting 2. And in fact, if you get 2 sets today, you are already qualified for free shipping and handling. And then everything else you've ordered before, during, and after this hour, up until midnight, will qualify for free shipping as well. So it's an awesome day to be able to get things you know, get rid of the clutter and get things organized. These are your color choices. I have to update you. Less than 200 left in this black, gray and white stripe. So that's almost gone. Black and white stripe. We lost this navy trellis, sorry. Leopard is available. Last call on the floral. We are down to our final, maybe 100 or so of the floral, so that's really close. The taupe and the khaki are really close to each other in terms of color. The taupe is gonna sell out first. The silver is gone, or the gray is gone. And then we've got all the solids. We've got black, navy, sage, red, and teal. These can be stacked on top of each other, put next to each other. They hold, in fact, I think they're almost 50 pounds a piece when it comes to individual cubbies, which incidentally you can see you can just wipe clean. I think this is ideal if you've got kids in sports. You've got all the shoes and all the equipment and all the stuff that you need. Guess what? Instead of being stressed out because you're running late for soccer practice, little Johnny knows exactly where his stuff is, so he can go to the garage or to the front door, wherever, and grab the essentials and let him be responsible. So it's a great learning tool from that standpoint. Any room in the home is where you're gonna use these origami shelves, literally. And if you change your mind, great. If you move, perfect. You've always got the organization ready at your disposal. So my friend Tracy Rose is here to talk through more options.
Hi, my friend, how are you?
Good to have you back.
So what an exciting day.
I know, we're closing in on 10,000.
I know.
This is our last presentation, last look.
Well, I want to show you exactly how, look at how easy it is to just move out
problem.
of the way. But here we're talking about assembly, or lack of assembly is like I like to say. Okay, so this is how it comes. Flat packed to your house like this. Now you're getting two. Please don't blink, because I'm going to go ahead and show you how this works. You open the top like this. There's a metal bar. You pull it up. Turn it around to the other side, and you do the same. Done. That's all you have to do. Now you have a 9 cubby hole storage system. Opens and closes in a matter of seconds. Take a look right here on top. We're taking all of the guesswork out. It says push to close, pull to open. The instructions are right here. You push it down, fold it in, flip it over, and you do the same thing. Now listen, I want to talk about the quality of this for just a second, because that's what so many of the reviews are about.
Oh, yeah.
This is heavy duty fabric, okay? So it's that fabric that you can clean off, the ones that you can rinse off or just wipe off. And it's steel. So this isn't plastic, this isn't particle board, this isn't junk, it's not gonna bow. It's super, super strong. I can put a lot of, you know, I can rest on top of it here. Each one of those cubbies holds 5 pounds worth of weight, 45 pounds in all. You're getting 2. So that's 90 pounds worth of weight, and then you get this incredible system.
And I love, and if you don't mind, I'm going to jump over to behind, next to you, because I think this is so brilliant to be able to take it in your car.
Right.
Whether you go to the big box stores to save money and buy in bulk, or you just go to the regular grocery store, or like I did the other day and went and got some plants, and all the dirt and the leaves and everything ended up all over my brand new, freshly vacuumed car. I was thrilled. Look at this, though. It's so brilliant to use it this way in the back of the car.
Should we do our car simulation?
Let's do it.
Okay, so this is me racing home from the grocery store. This is me driving. Buckle up. But please notice, you know, that nothing fell over, that the fruit in the bags aren't bruised, the eggs aren't scrambled, the soda pop is not rolling around the back, the wine hasn't busted open in the back. It's about that time.
Heaven forbid.
Right? So everything has its place. Like you said, the flowers didn't fall over, the soil didn't go everywhere. The stuff that we need when we're on the road stayed in place. The jumbo cables are still here. We've got the washer fluid. We've got all of our pet needs, like if we're on the road and it needs a little water bowl and everything. All of this. Now, this is legit. This is my life right here. These are my daughter's soccer cleats. You know, there is not a time when people are coming off the field that they don't sit in the back of my truck, take their shoes off and put them here, because I don't want that hot mess anywhere in my front, in the back seat, anywhere else other than right here, because I can just wipe it out or dump it out and it's clean as day.
Same thing as like if we go to the beach and you bring all your supplies, just put everything back in here instead of all the sand being everywhere in the entire car.
Exactly.
It's a major pet peeve of mine. It really, and this is just one of, I don't know, we've come up with at least 20 ways of using these. We'd love to hear from you to see how you're using them, because you're the ones that made this a customer pick every time we've offered it in the past.
I love how deep these are. Don't you love how deep the pockets are?
Yeah.
They're over a foot deep on each one of the cubbies, so that's huge. And again, she kept it folded up in the back of her car. It's not gonna take up a lot of space. She folds it open, and then there you go. Takes her bags out and puts them there. Big box shopping. This is great. They don't even give you boxes or bags there anymore. They're like, you're on your own. So you go in there and now you load everything here, and then you can just lift it and bring it into the house. And then take it out of the bags, put the paper towels there, the toilet paper there, everything is right at your fingertips. So not only can you get it home, get it in the car, get it in the house, now you got a place to storage as well.
Exactly, and so many of us, you know, we need places. We don't have enough rooms to put things that we have, and that's why whether it's the garage, whether it's the shed, whether it's the basement, it's the attic, maybe it's that little space that, you know, it could use something, but right now it's just wasted, it's just air.
Right.
Maybe put one of these, and you do get two. You can stack them, use them side by side separately. I just had this vision of when Tristan was in kindergarten and his teacher, you know, all the kids have their own cubbies, right? This could be an ideal way to do that.
Well, I always laugh because I think from the day like you said, from the day we went to school, it was a cubby system. That's how we got organized. That's how we learned to put our stuff away. That's how we learned a lot of things. And as we got older, we still need the system. We just want really cool cubbies. And that's what Origami has provided, you know, a variety of patterns, of solids. You know, organization doesn't have to be ugly. It doesn't have to be plain, you know. You can have that cool look, that vintage pop, that extra design, that leopard love or that floral, that, you know, you can have that look with this solution.
Let's go through these options. I don't want you to miss out on your favorite because we started with so many, I think like 13 choices. We're getting down. I mean, definitely, I mean, this is it, our last show. So this is your chance to get any of the following colors. Very last call. We have 100 left in the gray and white stripe. 100 remain. The other one that's going to sell out in the next minute or two, or a few minutes, is the floral right here. This has been our best seller. There's less than 200 in the floral. So floral and gray and white stripe, last call. Leopard, there's only 300 here. This one's gone. Black and white stripe, love that. That's fun. So this one's gone. The gray's gone. Taupe. Khaki.
Yes.
Very close, but different. One is closer to selling out than the other, so if one sells out, get the other, they're so close. And then the other solids are the black, and you get two of everything. Black, navy. We've got the sage, here's your red, and we've got this in the teal. So those are your color options. Maybe you're matching a team to a college or a favorite football, you know, team. Maybe it's, you know, for a dorm room. Maybe it's for your home. Maybe it's for the bathroom, the laundry room, the kitchen, who knows? That's the beauty of it.
And I love that you don't have to make a decision for both. You can put one there and one in the other. But you know what I love? That so many people are mixing. You know, like if you get a set of the floral, a lot of people are adding that sage because that's gonna complement it. A lot of people are getting the leopard with the taupe. I think the leopard in the black would be gorgeous as well. You know, so you can really mix and match these and give yourself like a great system. Maybe, like I said earlier, maybe 4 leopards is too much. I don't think so. I think the more leopard, the better. But if you wanted to mix and match it, you absolutely could with this.
And by getting 2 sets today, you are already in for free shipping on both sets. The item is 9532. That's how you order this. And I do encourage you, oh, and on a 4th flex, I forgot, it's $14.99 to get all of it delivered. They come out of the box assembled. There's no tools necessary because they come assembled. You pop them open. They're sturdy, they're stable. You can wipe those little cubbies clean. If you want the drawers, we've got a 3-pack of drawers available. I'm told they're getting limited though. So if you have a favorite, okay, final quantities on the drawers. My producer Rick is telling me, but you get, it's the 3-pack. There's a couple colors remaining. What are those, Rick? We have black, we have them in taupe, and we have red and burgundy still available in the 3-pack at $14.95, and another customer pick. So definitely encourage you to pick those up at the same time. But our today's special, this is our last look. At midnight, the price goes up $20. So I definitely hope that you can secure your favorites. I'm gonna make my way to show you more ways to use this and just more ideas from us, but we love yours even more.
Yeah, I mean, I cannot get over this because I feel like the garage goes, you know, untouched when it comes to that pop of fashion or that pop of color or look or whatever. And I think that this just is first a perfect storage solution, but second, it looks really cool. The way that they've taken, you know, an industrial style garage and they've added the wonderful stripes with the solid of the black, yet now we've got all of these cubbies right here, now gives you an unbelievable system. Again, you can get those drawers. We still have the black drawers available, so you can put your screwdrivers, you can put all of your needs in there. You can put your screws, your tools, your nuts, your bolts, or whatever you got, or whatever you need in the drawer system. The garage can be one of the messiest places in our house. You know, a lot of sand, a lot of dirt, a lot of grime ends up in there. But the deal is you take a towel like this, you get it wet, and then you just rinse it off or you just wipe it out, and now they're clean again. You don't have to worry about damaging them. They're durable, they're strong, they're steel, and they're that heavy-duty fabric,
Yeah,
you
they
know?
are.
And reinforced up top here, so don't be afraid to put some stuff on top as well.
That's a great point. You don't have to, you don't have to baby these.
Exactly.
And if you wanted to put 4 up in a row, you can totally do that too.
Absolutely, absolutely. Or mix or block it out. I mean, it really, the possibilities are endless when it comes to this.
I love buying this kind of piece because it's something that can be one thing this month or this year and another thing next year. When I think about all the furniture we buy and what does it do? Like a dresser, that's the only function it serves.
Right.
Drawers, and you have to put it in a bedroom.
Right.
Something like this, it could be drawers in a bedroom. It could be a cabinet in a bathroom.
Right.
It could be like in the laundry room to put all of your, you know, folded linens and that sort of thing. Maybe it's just to put in the garage for all your extra supplies of paper towels and paper, you know, napkins and extra laundry soap, all the things that, you know what, just clutter the room that don't need them at the moment. I'm just thinking outside of the box here because I love that you can use it anyway, anyhow, and move it. There's no commitment to attaching it to a wall,
right,
or a place or a space. You decide. Because everybody has different spaces to deal with.
Yeah, and as the seasons change, so does my personality and my mood and my style design and all of this stuff. And it's my right to do so. And it's the truth.
You heard it here first.
I know. It's late and I'm tired, but I'm honest as they come. I like to mix things up sometimes,
I do
you know?
too.
And especially this time of year, I'm ready for fall. I want some fall clothes. I want to get rid of the summer stuff and get nice cozy sweaters on, get the boots out. So it's great that I can now take that stuff.
Boots. Great place for boots.
Right?
Yes.
You can fit them, they are a foot deep. And again, it's only 11 inches right here from this to this, from this to this. That is the profile. So a less than a foot. So if you've got a higher bed, it can go in there. It can go sideways. It can go this way. It can go this way. I mean, it really can go any way that you want. And you've got these little feet here. Those feet will marry into these pegs. So that's your stacking system. I don't have 2 right here. I'll show you in a minute. But that's how you can stack it. You don't have to worry about them coming apart or having to teeter-totter like that. So thank you, Callie.
Let's do that.
So let's go ahead and show you again. Let me assemble, which is kind of a joke. But I'm going to take the little feet and I'm going to put them on the floor here, okay? So this is one way. Now, Callie, I'm going to take this one, if you can just help me line it up. And they just, like I said, they marry into there.
That's it.
Just perfectly.
So it's secure.
Now it's secure.
See that?
So you've taken one organizer and now you've got the double organizer. So you can have it like this. 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 All of these possibilities.
It's so cool, right? I love this product. You see those blue banners at the bottom of the screen? Those are customer reviews that, you know, we pulled from our site because the 5-star ratings are just like almost unending with this. It's so great that people, in fact, unfortunately, others had to spend more to get them, but they love them so much. They take time to write their thoughts because they want to encourage you to get them. They work in, again, the multifaceted nature that's what life demands.
Of course.
You mentioned, you know, as maybe at the beginning of your baby's life, this could be in the nursery as part of, you know, where you put all of the supplies, the diapers and the powders and all the things. But as that baby becomes a little toddler, and then you'll use it for different things. The toddler becomes a teenager and you'll use it for different reasons. And then they move out and go to college and they'll probably take it with them there too. So to me, that is the best money or best, you know, return on your investment that I can think of. I'm gonna make my way down to the closet too, because we've got I mean, to me, the closet, most of us have closets that are just, there's so much wasted space.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think that I can't think of a woman out there that doesn't really wish that they had like that more space, more organization, you know, so we can buy more, get one, spoil ourselves a little bit more. But to get a team in there costs a lot of money.
Oh,
you know,
gosh, thousands.
Thousands. And then it's permanent. And like I said, you know, our needs change from year to year, season to season. So to be able to have, you know, in the summer, this system, and then maybe in the fall, it's a different system, or maybe in the winter when you have bulkier sweaters sweaters and stuff and you need to stack those here, that works best for you. You can customize this any way that you want. But look at the fact that you can get several pairs of jeans in here. Big enough cubbies for hats. These don't need separate hat boxes. It's not gonna smush them. You've got room for jewelry boxes, watch boxes. You can roll up your belts, roll up your scarves, put everything right there. Purses, they can slide in like that, or you can have them out on display just like this. But shoes, if you've gone to work with 2 different shoes, maybe similar colors but 2 different styles, or same style and 2 different colors because you just get sick and tired of getting on your how many times have you lined your shoes up perfectly on the floor? It lasts for like, what, a day?
Maybe.
Maybe,
yeah.
You know? And so now with this, you've got that wonderful system. Also, putting together shoe racks are kind of a nightmare. You know, you've got the metal ones with the rods and the plastic on the side, and you've got to line them up perfectly. Again, Origami has done all of the heavy lifting for you. This is how it's going to, this is your assembly. Really, that's it. We give you the instructions, push or pull, that's it. Depends on your opening if you're closing, and it stores down to nothing.
Absolutely. And by the way, I love, in fact, floral, I'll check with our producer if floral is still here. It is, but we've got like a couple dozen, I think, at this point. But in crafters, this is a wonderful piece for you guys because crafters, we've got a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Probably more than most. You know, little bits and pieces and, you know, sewers, anybody who loves to do arts and crafts, you know exactly where it is. You can actually see it. If you're a painter, you're an artist. Yeah. It's brilliant.
Well, I love that you just sat down because this would be a really good reality. You probably have a work desk. You probably do a place that you do all of your crafting, but that you can just lean over and everything's at your fingertips. You know, you've got your yarn, you've got your supplies. Again, strong enough up here if you want to have your Cricut or your sewing machine. Say your Cricut's over there and your sewing machine's right here. That's perfect. You know, everything is right here. And again, the fact that we have these drawers available, the fact that now you can have all of the little teeny tiny pieces that get lost in the shuffle, they now have a home. So again, you've got your yarn, you've got your fabrics, you've got all of these different options, and it's less than a foot off the wall. So that footprint is perfect. So I don't know if you can get that profile, but
it's
literally
11 inches.
11 inches. You know, so it's not like if I'm coming around the corner, I'm gonna bang into some, you know, big bulky storage system. That's not the case. But again, look at how gorgeous. I mean, how feminine, how rich this looks. And to be able to have it, like you said, in a little girl's room, in a craft room, a way to just give it that wonderful pop of color. Each cubby holds 5 pounds worth of weight. So that's substantial. When it's 5 times 9, that's 45 pounds for one.
Plus the top.
And then the second. So now that's 90 pounds worth of weight.
And you do get to.
Yes.
I know we're gonna be passing 10,000 here in just a second. We're gonna actually stretch past this clock. I wanna process every single order because you're not gonna see this next hour. This is it. Our last opportunity. I mean, you've got until midnight. So if you wanna take a closer look at the colors on hsn.com, absolutely, go for it. This price is the lowest price we've done. And by the way, even when it was $20 more, people made it a big customer pick. There's so many 5-star rated reviews. And on a flex pay today, it's $14.99 to get a 2-pack delivered to your door. And if you get 2 sets, you're qualified automatically for free shipping. So you'll get free shipping on both of them and whatever else you're putting in your basket today. So that's a pretty exciting opportunity. And I do encourage you, there's a look at our colors. We've lost 2 or 3, maybe even 4. But in a general look at that, we've got black, navy, sage green, red, and teal. We've sold out of the gray. The gray and white stripe is gone. Black and white stripe is available. We've got that. The navy's gone. Leopard almost gone. Floral almost gone. Taupe and khaki are available as well. So I'm excited for you guys because it feels good to get organized. I hate the stress of like, where's that? Where's it? I'm late for work. And
yeah, I mean, I talk about the shoes because, I mean, like I said, if you can't find that, you know, you wake up in the morning, okay, I'm gonna pull this outfit together. You can't find that one shoe, that's frustrating. It's time to go to soccer practice, your kids don't know where the cleats are, that's frustrating. Your husband can't find his golf shoes, that's frustrating, you know? But again, it's a storage system. I love that entryway, we've talked about that. I'm not a huge fan of asking people to take their shoes off when they enter the house, but I really love it when they do. But here,
so you said it's a subtle way of like, oh, drop your shoes right there, please, thanks.
But it looks nice. It's
yeah,
not,
it does.
It's not like it's a rickety old particle board plastic, you know, shoe holder. It just matches and it just looks nice. And organization doesn't have to be ugly. You know, it can be stylish.
And it doesn't have to take 14 hours to assemble either.
Do you know, I wish I could add up how many days I've lost of my life trying to assemble.
Don't do it.
Stuff.
Don't do it.
I know, it's depressing.
9532. That's the today's special item number, the star of our day, best value of the day. And so hopefully you can get the final colors that do remain available. Coming up at the end of the hour, Tracy and I are going to be talking about another little subject.
Yes.
And this is involving our elimination. We've got the Squatty Potty.
I'm excited.
At $19.95. You've heard about the Squatty Potty. It's everywhere. You see it everywhere. You will never find it anywhere at this price.
And
but
this
here.
is exclusive, this configuration.
Yes,
so
we'll get more into the details, but it puts you in the proper position to just make that process a little more gentle. So we're going to talk about some of the, you know, the reality of this process, but it's something we all have to deal with.
Yeah.
So why don't we make it more comfortable?
A little easier.
Exactly. 534761 is the item number to get the Squatty Potty at the lowest price anywhere. We've got, oh my gosh, the best price ever on a portable air conditioner from DeLonghi. Stay with us.
And here we go. I don't know if you can see this, but this is the DeLonghi 14,000 BTUs, and it's reading at 29 degrees. So, a couple things about it. This is the first time that we've ever had a DeLonghi on a clearance price. 14,000 means that it will cool down a room up to 550 square feet. So think of your large TV rooms, your master bedrooms, your large rooms with your high-pitched ceilings. This is going to be powerful enough to be able to cool down rooms that size. Also, it comes with already your caster wheels are on. The setup is 5 minutes, no tools are required. In fact, when it came to my house, I set it up myself. I'll show you how to do that. And again, this is our top of the line, brand new. It has the remote control, and it's also the one that oscillates. So it's the only one that we have that in this mode, as you can see right here, when you use the remote control, it oscillates. Here we go. There we go. So it oscillates, and what it does is it moves the air so it circulates the air evenly around your room. So newer design. As you can see right here, it's modern. It's got your caster wheels, no maintenance whatsoever. In fact, it comes with your filter. It's a permanent filter right here. And that it inhibits the growth of mold and bacteria, so you don't end up with your filters that look like this. You can see the mold on there. But everything about this is easy, no tools, no maintenance. I'm so glad that DeLonghi's still honoring the rebate, so you get that $50 rebate.
This is what I asked Julie at the beginning. I'm like, wait, is this price and there's a $50 rebate on top of it? Because we've sold this very well at $650. So to do it at $479, major price break, but then $50 more back in your pocket, send that rebate in. You are saving close to, gosh, it's over $200 today. And I love this model. It's a very modern, sleek, sexy kind of look to it. In addition, I can't even believe how hot it still is. Yeah. So many places.
Did you see the temperatures?
Vegas, it's 106 degrees. In Arizona, in Tucson, it's 102. Fresno, 101 today. This is crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, even here in Tampa, it was 94 degrees.
I know, but it felt like 104.
It did,
didn't
because
it?
all the humidity.
And you know, even in Montana, up in Billings, Montana, today
90?
it was 90 degrees.
Wow.
Yeah, and you know, I mean, as you know, because what's going on in Houston, the weather's been wacky. So this is the first time that we've ever had an air conditioner that's on clearance price. And it's DeLonghi.
Yes.
The price is amazing, and it's 14,000 BTUs. That's the maximum that you can get.
Right.
There is no 15,000. If you price shop it, just to let you know, you're going to pay over $600 or $700 for a 14,000 BTU.
For the same unit.
Yeah.
And we'll get into the installation because there is none. One thing I did want to share with you, though, is in terms of how to pay for it. If you are an HSN card holder, the good news is that everybody gets free shipping, but VIP financing is an option, and that makes your purchase only $53.33. It's like having 9 flex pays to pay this off little at a time. We don't charge interest on those payments. That's it's us holding the balance, you getting your product delivered in a couple of days, free shipping. And this isn't a lightweight little thing. This is actually weighs 68 pounds. So free shipping on this is a big savings.
Yes.
But anybody else can use any major credit card, like any major credit card, debit card, and PayPal, and get it home for $95.99. And I think, I think that most people are gonna pay for this, and it could even still be this summer in terms of how much you could potentially save on not dialing that air conditioning down so low.
Exactly, yes.
The whole house.
Right, and these are energy efficient. It has a timer on it. There's a lot of different ways to save money, which we'll go through. And instead of turning your air conditioner on for your entire house, why don't you just zone cool? So cool the bedroom that you're in, or the room that you're in. This is powerful enough to cool down a room up to 550 square feet. So that's the largest that it is. It's the most powerful that there is. Also on the front, this has a digital thermostat. So just like your regular central air conditioner at home, you set it to whatever temperature you want and it will automatically adjust, so it's not always on. It automatically adjusts. There's a timer, so you can set it to turn on or off. It even has a low, medium, and high. It's a 3-in-1, so it's your air conditioner, it's your dehumidifier, and it's a fan. Here's where you can turn it up or down. It also has your remote control, and it's the only one that we've ever had that has right here this little fan right here where it oscillates.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes, so it cools the room
This is
evenly.
major.
And then your remote control has a little house back here, and I don't know if you noticed, but the design of it's sleeker. It was our newest one this season. It is the only one that has ever gone on clearance, and it was because it kind of came to it since its newer design.
It came later in the summer.
It came later in the summer.
It was DeLonghi's latest release in the summer. So that's the only reason we have a couple hundred left. And you guys are getting this at the best price. So even if you feel like, oh, it's already August, you know what? There's still a lot of summer left. And come next season, when it's time to really start to save a little bit on that, electric bill, this is going to be a huge, huge benefit. And let's talk installation, because this is a breeze. Even Julie can do it. I don't even help her.
Yeah, okay.
I didn't mean it like that. Even Julie can do it.
No, that's okay. Yeah, if I can do it, anybody can do it. Installation is 5 minutes. No tools are required. You don't need a screwdriver. I told my husband, I said, I can do this myself. And so on the back right there, you just snap in your hose, and then all portable air conditioners need to vent out the window. So here it is on back. Here's your flexible hose, and it snaps in. And then what you want to do, if you want to look and measure your windows, it comes with your adapter, and it fits windows 20 inches right here, 20 inches to 47 inches. It expands, and it also fits windows that go up and down. And then you just simply put it in your window. You can keep your screen right here. It fits windows that go up and down or side to side. There's my screen right there. There we go. Hi. And then you just snap this in. Let me pull it over here. It's on caster wheels. You don't even have to put the caster wheels on. You snap this in like that. That's it. And then you put your window down on it flush. It comes with a little weather seal if you want to add that. And when we mentioned 14,000 BTUs, that's the most powerful BTUs that will adapt into a 3-prong adapter right here.
So
into
no
a standard
special electrical outlet.
No, exactly. And you don't have to hire an electrician. This is something that you can do yourself. And then what's nice about it, it only takes up 3 or 4 inches. So if you need to pull your blinds or draw your curtains, you can totally do that yourself. And then think about it, if it's in your master bedroom, it'll be nice and dark in there. It's gonna be nice and cool, so you can sleep better. And a lot has come out lately about the benefits of sleeping when you're cool.
Oh,
it's
I think
it's so much better for you.
I know I sleep better when I'm cool. I just like hunker under a blanket.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I don't want to spend money on air conditioning my entire house when I'm sleeping in one room. I am sleeping in my little bedroom. I don't want to, crank the AC down for the whole house to be cooled and comfortable, because why? You're just wasting money. That's why I'm such a fan of what we call zone heating or cooling. And right now in the 90s in lots of parts of the country, even in Billings, Montana, it's 90 degrees today, up to 106 in Vegas. They've had one of the hottest summers on record. And it is only August, so there's lots of weeks and weeks to enjoy the zone cooling benefits. And even in those short few weeks, you're going to see those bills go down every single month. And
these don't go on clearance.
I know they don't.
Ever.
In a lot of ways, this is like putting solar panels on the roof of your house to be able to like save money on your heat or your AC, except this is something you can move from room to room, or take it with you when you move, or take it with you if you go on vacation to the cabin for the summer. Some people even take it on their boats or in RVs.
Right, and we take ours out on our screened-in porch. You can take it outside. You can take it out to your garage. It's not stuck in the window.
Right.
So we want to compare here. Okay, and this is 65. There's your window unit. You know that hangs over. It gets rusty. It's loud on the inside and the outside. It drips on the other side of your house. This is 6,500 BTUs. It takes 2 people to install. You have to balance it. You have to screw it in, and you're not going to get in or out of that window.
You're right.
Okay, the DeLonghi is double the power, more than double the power, and it's portable. So you can move it from room to room. And on the outside of the house, this is why certain communities don't allow it, is because it's big and it hangs over. And as we mentioned earlier, it drips. And you know that, it drips. Ours dripped onto our wood deck. This is the DeLonghi right here. So you can keep your screen. There's nothing that hangs over and there's nothing that drips. Which brings me to the no drip technology.
No drip, and this is really, really big.
Huge.
There's a lot going on with this. If you're just tuning in, take a listen to this. Wait, no, what is this?
Okay. Remember I told you it was a dehumidifier.
That's right.
It's an air conditioner, it's a dehumidifier and a fan. This is 10 gallons of water. So the DeLonghi will extract 10 gallons of water out of the air. If you live in the South, that's awesome.
Oh my gosh.
And it converts it into a vapor. No buckets, no drain hoses. Other units, I want to show you another unit.
May I ask if like I had a pipe break and my garage is flooded or something, you can use this to like take the air or the water,
that moisture
out of the air,
and it converts it into a vapor. Other units that are a dehumidifier, this is not the DeLonghi. I want you to see how much nicer the DeLonghi looks. But both of them are air conditioners, dehumidifiers, and both of them have a fan. So this is equal. This is only 10,000 BTUs. The DeLonghi is 14,000 BTUs. But with other dehumidifiers, they all have some sort of a tray or a water reservoir, and you have to empty out buckets. It drips all day, especially if you live in those humid areas.
Right.
If you live in the South, if you live in the Northeast. And what happens is when this bucket fills up, or the tray, or whatever it is, the unit shuts off, and then you have to reset it. The DeLonghi, we have a little video to show how it works. It has a no drip technology. So the way that it works is it extracts those 10 gallons of water that we showed you. It extracts it out of the air, it converts it into a vapor, and you'll never ever see water. You don't have to empty buckets. You don't have to do those little drain hoses.
It's actually really good for your skin too, to have that vapor release back into the air. I mean, it doesn't dry out the room that you're in. Oftentimes, air conditioning units can do that. It's also a fan, plus you just heard about the dehumidifier. This oscillation is incredible. This is what's gonna really blow that cool air.
And you can turn it off.
All the way across, and you can turn it off.
Right,
Yep.
in case you're wondering, because I turned it off right here. But I want you to see too, it's the most powerful. It's 14,000 BTUs. So you can see it's reading, is that freezing? 30 degrees. There we go, 30 degrees. Right in there. You turn this on, and in 5 minutes, your room up to 550 square feet, I'm not kidding you, you can feel the difference in a matter of minutes. And you think about 550 square feet, that's like a 2.5 car garage. So think about, I mean, that's the size of a small apartment, or maybe your large rooms, your big rooms like this, your big TV rooms, and it's not loud. So if you want to put it in your bedroom, or if you want to keep it in your TV room, you don't have to worry about it.
Is it just me, or do we all have one room in our home that's like the hot room? For me, it's the guest room.
Ours
I feel
is
so
our
bad.
Upstairs.
You're upstairs. Mine too, now that you say that.
Yes, our entire upstairs.
I'm like, obviously somebody did a terrible job insulating, so I'm not gonna go through that. And it's really uncomfortable, especially, I mean, living in Florida, we deal with hot, humid days and nights just beyond. It's just miserable.
Into the end of October.
Yes,
so
for
if you live in the
sure.
South, this is a great investment. Yes.
Over 300 of you have said yes to it. I know we have a clock on the screen. This is a very abbreviated presentation because we have so few. We don't do this on sale. It's over $200 off to get a DeLonghi, and that is top of the line when it comes to name brands in the industry. It's an Italian company.
Yep. They introduced portable air conditioners and portable heaters to the United States. This is what they do. Also, as you can see, This is the DeLonghi right here. It's on the caster wheels. If we have time, Callie, I'd like to show the installation again.
It takes about 30 seconds.
And Callie, I know that you asked me, but even at the clearance price, they are honoring the $50 rebate.
Yes.
It comes in the box, so look for that when it comes. Let me show you the installation. So your caster wheels are already on. Here, I keep turning it off. There's your flexible hose. It just snaps in right here on the back. Let me turn it around. There we go. Snap it in, and then over here, and by the way, no tools, and it takes about 5 minutes. This is your flexible adapter right here, and it fits windows 20 to 47 inches, 20 inches to 47. And it's whether they go up and down or side to side, your windows. Pop that in. You don't have to screw this in. You can keep your screen in. There's your screen. Put your window down, and then you can tell right here, here's your adapter, which you'll kind of thread that on too, right here. Snap it in. That's it. You plug it into a standard 3-prong outlet. You don't need an electrician with this. You also don't have to empty out buckets of water. You don't have to have a drain hose. Plug it in, turn it on, and you're good to go. And you know what? You can move it into the kitchen later if you're cooking.
Exactly.
You can move it to a bedroom.
What a great idea.
Portable.
The kitchen gets so hot, especially, Thanksgiving meals, all the holiday things that are coming up. Great idea. It's not just about cooling the house. It's called an AC unit, but just cooling a room.
A room.
That's the beauty of this unit. And at this point, seriously limited quantities at an over $200 savings. And plus the shipping is on us. You know what, to send something that's almost $70 pounds, you're gonna spend more than $38. That's what we're saying, we're saving on shipping. Yeah, not where I ship things from.
Right.
So that's a significant savings on top. And then there's a VIP financing offer if you are an HSN card holder. And you don't have to be, but HSN card holders can use 9 months of financing. So it's $53.33 to get this delivered.
You can save that per month.
I agree.
Kick your central air conditioning up a couple notches. Use this. It has a timer. A timer is a great way to be able to save money. So if you work during your 9 to 5 hours, set this to come on at maybe 4 p.m. So when you come home at 5 p.m., that room is already nice and cool. This is DeLonghi's top of the line. It came in later in the season, which is why it is the only time that a DeLonghi has ever been on clearance, and they're still honoring the rebate. It's also the only one where it oscillates right here. So this helps to move that air in your room evenly. Normally the ones we have just, kind of shoot straight up. You can also angle this one. All of your digital panel, everything's on the front right here. It has a digital thermostat. I turned it off, or there we go. I turned it off earlier accidentally, but so you can set it just like your central air conditioner at home, and then you can put it up or down. It has a high, medium, and low. It's your 3-in-1, so it's your air conditioner, your dehumidifier, and a fan. It comes with your remote control. There's no maintenance to it. There's no buckets. There's no drain hose. No tools are required for assembly, and I love that it's not permanent. Your window units are permanent. I know when we put ours in, it sat in there for 10 years. We never used it, but it was too much of a pain to get in, so we didn't want to take it out. Yeah.
When you lose the whole view of that window, and it's just, they're unsightly, and they don't work even close to as efficiently as this DeLonghi. This is the 3-in-1, 14,000 BTUs. That is the highest, most powerful option out there for the consumers in residential homes.
They don't make anything.
You can just use a standard outlet. Yep. So thank you for your orders. Continue ordering. You've got, I believe, until midnight to enjoy this special. It's a $230 savings, plus then free shipping, so closer to $300 savings today. It's fantastic. 523-439.
That was short.
Thank you.
I wish we would have had this on earlier today.
This was the only airing. There's only a couple hundred
for clearance.
There's only a couple hundred. That's why, and they're going. 335 are gone.
Oh my
We
goodness.
also last hour offered our Samantha Brown genuine leather RFID clutch wallets. A crazy value, because inside you're getting a credit card insert that's valued at the same price. So you get both the leather wallet and you're getting the credit card insert at half price. It's a buy one, get one, either way you want to look at it. The colors, let's see, we've got the silver metallic, we've got the gold metallic, which is kind of a green color. There's a caramel color. Is black still available, Rick? Yay! Okay, so black is still available as well, but getting very limited. All right, guys, getting very limited. Our today's special, a fantastic 10,500 spoken for, and you've got another hour or so to be able to take advantage of this incredible value on something that will give you your life back when it comes to having a place to store the stuff that we have, whether it's handbags and shoes or belts and hats. Look at how pretty they look even out in the living area. You'll love them if you've got kids or pets. Great for the laundry room or places where you store all of your extra supplies. You do get two, and you can stack them on top of each other. You can separate them out. We've got all kinds of color options to take a look at. We did sell out of lots, but we do have several still remaining. It's item number 9532. One payment of $14.99 gets yours delivered. Okay, I told you last hour we're going to talk about something that's a little bit, but it's something we have to talk about, and that's how to comfortably go to the bathroom. The Squatty Potty is something that I know it's an international phenomenon because it has helped people do the job a lot more comfortably. They've done a beautiful job with their marketing campaign. I'd love to share with you a really sweet little commercial. It tells you a little bit more about how it works, why it works, and probably why you're gonna love it. And you should get it tonight at this price because it's the only place in the world you can get it. This is here at HSN. Take a listen to this. We'll tell you more on the other side.
This is where your ice cream comes from. The creamy poop of a mystic unicorn. They're good at pooping. But you know who sucks at pooping? You do. That's because when you sit on a porcelain throne, this muscle puts a kink in the hose and stops the Ben and Jerry's from sliding out smoothly. But what happens when you go from a sit to a squat? Voila, this muscle relaxes and that kink goes away faster than Pegasus laying sweet sherbet dookie. Now your colon's open and ready for battle. That's because our bodies were made to poop in a squat, and now there's a product that lets you squat in your own home. Introducing the Squatty Potty. No, Squatty Potty is not a joke. And yes, it will give you the best poop of your life, guaranteed. Kink, unkink. It's simple science, really. Plus, when you're done, it tucks neatly out of sight, thanks to its innovative, patented design.
You gotta love the campaign.
Gotta love it.
Because the truth is, it's something we all do.
Yeah.
Every single day, no matter what our age.
Absolutely.
And this is kind of like the adult version of helping us do that job a little bit more comfortably.
Yes.
So Tracy, thanks for joining me for
it's
this.
It's my pleasure. You know, I love that commercial because I think you're exactly right. It takes something that we're not 100% comfortable talking about, puts a little smile on our face, makes us giggle a little bit, laugh a little bit, and now we can kind of bring it back to a serious tone.
Exactly.
It's science. This is science.
It's actually a brilliant product.
Yeah.
I met the inventor earlier this year, and he developed it for his mother, and his family. And by the way, you do get that extra topper, and that's an exclusive part of our HSN configuration. And I am sorry to interrupt right now, but we're at 3,000 of these sold today. This is a clearance price that you won't see this anywhere, but here today, and I hope you can take advantage of this and put it in maybe both or all bathrooms that you might have.
Absolutely. So let's talk about this exclusive configuration. We'll talk about the science in a minute, but the reason why you want to get it here, the reason why you want this is basically because of this. So originally, this is how we sold it. It's 7 inches off the bottom. It tucks nicely next to the toilet, out of sight, out of mind. When you need it, you just pull it out, and then it's ready to go. But here's the thing. Callie and I are not the same height. My husband and I, we're not the same height. My daughters, we're not the same height. Sometimes you need it to be just a little bit higher for comfort level, and sometimes you need it a little lower. So they added this 2-inch extension right here that allows it to go off 9 inches off the ground. Here's the other cool thing. If you don't want this, I like this.
Yeah,
this is my preference, but it tucks under so that when it's time for my husband or anybody else who's taller to come in, it just sits right underneath there easily. I love that it butts right up against here. So it's not like when it's time to go, you have to race to the cabinet and grab this and put it out of here.
No, it's true. It's always there. And you know, it's a serious matter, actually. And that's why I know it was invented. It was because his mom was just dealing with a lot of issues. And a lot of things start in our, you know, in our bowels, in our colon. And if you're not releasing on a regular basis and releasing gently, it's really hard on your body. And we've even got animation to talk about. As much much as we say, oh, here we are talking about going to the bathroom on national television, it's something we want you to do effectively and comfortably.
Absolutely. So let's talk about the science, why this is important. You know, 2/3 of the country squat to go to the bathroom. It is a natural thing. Caveman did it. That's how it started
That's what we do when we go camping.
That's right. Hey, when you potty train, where does the little one go?
Exactly.
He squats in the corner and goes because it's easier. So what happens when you sit on the toilet? You're at that 90-degree angle. Let's show that again. That's the way we sit, 90 degrees. But when you put the Squatty Potty in, it brings your knees up and you're at a 35-degree angle. There's a muscle in the back that kinks the colon. Okay, so think of a hose. When that hose is kinked, it's hard for anything to come out. When you unkink that hose, when it loosens up, then you can have complete elimination. It is science. And listen, if you are somebody who suffers from this, if you are somebody who has, you know, devoted time and money and commitment to powders, to medication, to doctor's visits, it's worth a shot.
Absolutely,
You know,
I agree with you wholeheartedly.
It's so worth it because, listen, I was a skeptic. I suffered personally, it's a personal story from something a few years ago. And when you suffer from that, every part of your day suffers. Your day doesn't start right. You don't feel good throughout the day. And now you have a simple solution.
And you know what, this isn't just some gimmick that somebody came up with. I mean, doctors are behind this product because of what Tracy was just saying. It is a science. I mean, our bodies need to be in a natural position to just let it go more gently, more naturally. In fact, I'd love to take a listen to the doctor's testimonial. And this is one of many who have gotten behind this product. Take a listen.
Yep.
As a gastroenterologist, I keep the Squatty Potty in my office. I show it to patients. I believe in it. I've seen my patients use the Squatty Potty, come back and tell me that it works.
And you know what the worst thing you could do is sit on the toilet in the wrong position, 90 degrees, like most of us do without Squatty Potty, and push.
And strain.
And strain.
Yeah, and I love what he's talking about because they've put these in hospitals. You know, they put them because, you know, if you've ever had surgery, I've had 2 C-sections, you know, if you've ever had something like that and you struggle right afterwards, this is an easy solution. This is an easy way to just give it a shot. And like you said, made in the USA. It was created by a family who had a problem. She was constipated. And she did her research and she said, you know what, it's science. I'm doing it wrong. So they created this, made in the USA, made by a woman who had a problem and came up with the solution. An American dream success story here at HSN. So let's talk about this. There's a no-slip grip on the bottom feet right here. So when you're this and you pull it out, you know it's not gonna slip and slide. On the top here, we got little creases, so it's comfortable whether you have shoes on, slippers, socks, barefoot, whatever. So you're not gonna slip. I wanna grab this chair for,
let me grab it for you.
Because I'm gonna personally show you how this works and how easy it is to go, to get in position. So you literally sit down on the commode, you put this out, and then you bring your knees up, and now you're in that perfect position. I've taken my body from 90 degrees right here, where there's that kink, okay, around the colon, and I've brought it up, and I'm in now that squatting position. And now that kink has released the colon, and I'm in that perfect position to go.
This is like the holistic way of dealing with something that millions of Americans deal with. And it's, you know, you can eat all the fiber in the world or think you're eating the right diet, but you know what, sometimes it's never enough until you're in a natural position. This is dating back to way early mankind, and I think it's so brilliant. And you guys get the best price by far anywhere in the world right here tonight at HSN. 3,500 have been spoken for, and we just loaded up the lines just because it's one of those issues we know we have to deal with at some point or another. So do it tonight while we give you the most amazing value. In the meantime, I'd love to take another look at that fun little commercial because they take a serious issue and make it fun for us to really kind of wrap our brains around how this is going to help you. It really will. Take a listen.
This is where your ice cream comes from. The creamy poop of a mystic unicorn. They're good at pooping. But you know who sucks at pooping? You do. That's because when you sit on a porcelain throne, this muscle puts a kink in the hose and stops the Ben & Jerry's from sliding out smoothly. But what happens when you go from a sit to a squat? Voila, this muscle relaxes and that kink goes away faster than Pegasus laying sweet sherbet dookie. Now your colon's open and ready for battle. That's because our bodies were made to poop in a squat, and now there's a product that lets you squat in your own home. Introducing the Squatty Potty. No, Squatty Potty is not a joke. And yes, it will give you the best poop of your life, guaranteed. Kink, unkink. It's simple science, really. Plus, when you're done, it tucks neatly out of sight, thanks to its innovative, patented design.
I mean, that's the truth of the matter. It just makes pooping easier.
And who would have thought the answer to some of our problems would be from a unicorn? Let's just be honest. But again, I love the way they take
I've always believed it. I've got one in my garden.
Right. They're mystical. And at the end of the day, you know. I want, again, made in the USA, made by a woman who had a problem. It was so fun. Not funny, but I was talking to a good friend of mine. She's very holistic. She likes to research other options. And she just got back from a family trip to Italy. And she said in Italy, that you have to squat to go to the restroom. And she said, she's like, I was in jeans. I didn't know what to do. It wasn't a Squatty Potty. They just have a system there.
That's what they know.
But that's what they're used to. And two-thirds of the world, that's what they do. You know, we're kind of behind the times.
I know, it's really true. And a lot of the toilets in the Western world are too high or too low, and they don't put us in that optimal. It's just a natural position. Our body wants to go there, and that's why the first time you sit down and experience it, you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, I get it. So I'm gonna ask you a favor. Stop taking whatever you're taking to try to make that elimination process easier. And just try this, because it is a natural way of giving your body a break. And like you said, it's just taking the kink out of a colon when you're in a wrong position. It just automatically stops. It's just like coming to a stop sign. When you open it up because you're lifting your legs, it opens everything else up. So I just ask you to try it, because it's a phenomenon all over the world. I mean, everybody has heard about the Squatty Potty at one point or another.
They have, absolutely. And again, think of it like a hose. You know, when you kink the hose, the water doesn't come out. When you unkink the hose, the water flows freely. Your body is a 90-degree angle. That's how the toilets were invented. And there's that kink around the colon we're talking about. But when you squat, when you get those knees up, it releases that. And then it allows for complete elimination. Complete elimination, not just partial, but a complete elimination. And a lot of times we start, that's a great start to the day. I'm not gonna lie, you know? it really starts the day off right, because if we're not going regularly, we feel bloated, we don't feel good, you know? So again, this is a very simple scientific solution. Why buy this? What makes this different from everything else out there? Again, this is exclusive to HSN. You go out there and shop, you'll find a Squatty Potty, sure, but the Squatty Potty is 7 inches off the ground. I'm a short girl. I like the extra inches. I like the 9 inches. My daughters, they like the 9 inches. 7 inches works great for my husband, okay? So again, this little topper right here is exclusive. It tucks underneath right here, so it's never a storage problem, and there you go. Also, Callie, some of the commodes are different sizes. Some are taller, some are shorter. You never really know. This gives you the option to customize it to what's comfortable. You'll use it 1 or 2 times. You'll find out exactly what's comfortable and what's not, whether you like the 7 inches or the 9.
It's so great, because it works for men, for women, for husbands, for wives, for kids. I mean, all of us. It puts us in that natural position. And that's why I asked you earlier to stop taking whatever you've tried to try to loosen things up and soften things as they go. And just try this first, because I try to be as holistic and organic as I can in my life. I try to eat healthy, but sometimes things just get plugged up. And you know what? Those are the times I don't want any of you to ever push again, because it can be so damaging. And we've got one body to take care of. And this is the easiest thing in the world that I can think of, to just make that natural occurrence comfortable and natural as much as it can be. We're at 40, almost 300 spoken for, and we are down to the wire with what we've got available at a clearance price like this. It's nowhere in the world you're gonna find this price. It doesn't have to go on sale, because people get it. And people literally who get 1, get 2, get 3, get as many as you've got bathrooms.
You know what the #1 seller is, Callie? Is that people bought this as gag gifts. Honest to goodness truth. They bought this as a gag gift for their friends or family member. I'm gonna get you the Squatty Potty. And then the people took it out and then they used it and they said, I'm gonna get you one. I'm gonna give the gift back, because it's no longer a joke. It's just, it works, you know? So holiday times, if you are looking for a housewarming present, if you're looking for a wedding present, listen, new moms, pregnant moms.
Oh my gosh, what a great point.
We both have been there. You know, now you have a very simple solution. It's not like somebody who's pregnant can take medication.
It's true.
Especially after you have the baby. You know, this is a very simple solution. Knees up, unkink the colon, complete elimination. Simple, it's
And
science.
I like when you say complete elimination. It's important that everything goes. Because if anything is left behind, that starts a whole different issue. And that's, you know, I mean, and we're not making medical claims, but we're just talking let all of it go. And that's what this product can help you do. So it's true that it started out as a gag gift, and now it's just become an international phenomenon because it's helping people. It's my favorite part of being a host at HSN for 18 and a half years is products that help people. Whether it's fitness, whether it's eating right, making good, healthy eating choices, or something like this that is a natural occurrence for most of us, hopefully a couple of times a day. So I hope that you guys can treat yourself to something that, you know, you could laugh about it if you want, but until you try it, you have no idea how much more comfortable this process can be.
Yeah, and if you've suffered from bowel issues just once, just one time, it's worth a shot. You know, it's worth giving it a shot. And here you go. This is that kink. That's that muscle that we're talking about. The muscle that wraps itself around the, it's there. It's already around the colon. But when you sit at that 90 degrees, it kinks the colon. When you get your knees up, when you get in that squatty position, it releases it. So here we go. Remember, this is not a storage problem. It's a storage solution. It tucks out of sight, out of mind. You don't even know it's there until you need it, and you pull it out and you're ready to go.
It's item 534761. And by the way, you can get as many as you want. We're not limiting quantities. And once you get to $99 today in storage and organization, and it certainly applies to that category, free shipping for you. Again, 534761 is the item number. Thank you for being a part of our show today. It's been a great day of home clearance. And you, my dear, amazing job today.
Thank you
so much.
Thank you.
I know a nice transition into beautiful jewelry coming up next with Connie. Thanks for shopping with me this evening. I've had a great time. I'll see you back here real soon. Stay with us.
Hi everybody, my name's Connie Craig Carroll, and Michelle Yarn is joining us. 3 hours of jewelry clearance.
It's exciting.
I'm excited to work with you.
This will be great, and I'm actually getting to see and touch all of these things firsthand.
Absolutely.
So it's a really fun experience.
And it's gonna be like girlfriends hanging out, shopping for jewelry on sale.
I'm in. You had me at on sale. I am in.